Previously on In Times Like These.
You see, your girl, Xena, she ain't who you think she is. Thank you for answering, Quinlan. I'd like to talk about the offer you approached me about a while ago.
Virgil?
Long time no see. Where's my hug at?
Lyric was arrested, and he'll definitely serve time in prison for everything he's done.
I ain't never gonna be free, Lucas. Not when everything he ever did to me always replays in my head.
Thank you for stopping by, Shelley. I'm really glad you agreed to be interviewed about your experience being trapped in a coma for so many months.
You ready to come back home soon, Kimmy?
Honestly, Mom, I don't know if I am. Not when I feel safer here than I do at home.
You gonna let me in, Bernice?
How you expect me to let you into my house when I ain't seen or spoken to you in years, Virgil?
Why would you say something like that about Xena, Vivian? What did she do to make you come at her like this?
I'm saying it because it's the truth, nephew. Tell him, Leslie.
Appreciate that you still have an interest in my story. Am I right to assume you finally feel safe enough to be on my program since Finnegan Burke was acquitted? Finnegan escaping punishment is exactly what's making me want to tell my story even more, Quinlan.
Lyric's in jail, baby. Remember? He can't hurt you no more.
Yeah, but him throwing acid on me right in front of the house still lives in my head rent-free. But there is something you could still do. Take me out of school. Let me be homeschooled instead.
We ain't seen each other in a minute. I figured you'd want to take this chance to catch up.
Why would you think that when you disappeared off the face of the earth?
Come on, Bernice. You know why I left. I was in danger. Our son was in danger. I left to keep y'all safe.
Then why come back? Because it ain't a coincidence that you standing right here in front of me after I went viral.
You have truly lost your mind, Vivian. You can't even get my girlfriend's name right.
I'm definitely sane. You're the one who needs your head checked, Alan. I know. You don't really think her parents named that girl Xena. And speaking of your parents, you want to tell your boo the truth?
Please, Vivian, not now, not here.
If you know what's good for you, Vivian, you'll shut up. All you're doing is dragging up painful memories of her mother's passing.
So he knows your mama passed away, Leslie? But does Alan know your daddy ended your mama's life? Does he even know Owen Grant is your brother and he changed his name to escape his past?
You want me to set up this interview just so you can upset Finnegan?
You'll find out when the interview actually happens, Quinlan.
But before we make this final agreement, are you sure you're willing to face the consequences that come with speaking out? You worry about kids at school seeing you?
Would you want other kids to see you if you were in my position?
You have enough sense to know what happened to you ain't your fault, Kimmy. They won't care, Mom. All they'll see is the ugly girl who let her boyfriend beat her up.
You got me, Bernice. It ain't a coincidence that I'm back in Valley Park.
So you lied.
I'm telling you the truth now. I missed you. I missed Zeke. And you know I even missed Quinn. And when you went viral, I was shocked to find out I got a grandson. It made me realize I don't want to lose any more time.
Is that true? Have you been hiding your true identity from my grandson all these months?
And you never thought to tell us. Owen is your brother?
Let's look up the Wiggins family tragedy, and you'll see. I ain't lying.
Vivian is telling the truth. For once in her life. I just looked it up, and it says Xena Leslie, her mother, was killed by her husband, and then he took his own life.
See?
Why are you doing this, Vivian? You told me you didn't want to expose Xena's past because it wasn't your secret to tell.
So you did know about this?
Get mad at your brother, Max. Especially since I ain't been completely honest with Ben either.
What else have you been hiding?
You were right, Clarice. Xena and I were working together. She was supposed to help me get Russo Jewelers back.
How? Through Alan?
Exactly, Daddy. I agreed to help Xena rebuild her image if she made Alan fall for her. Eventually marry her, so she could get enough shares from Alan to sign over to me.
I dragged Pacho and Nichelle into this failed plan. But I guess her love for Alan was stronger than the plan.
Tell me Vivian is lying. Please tell me what she said isn't true.
Last 5 months of my life, Quinlan. I don't think anything can hurt me more than that.
All right. I'll set everything up for the interview. I really hope it brings you the healing you need, Shelley.
Not ugly, Kimmy. You're the same beautiful baby girl I gave birth to.
I never expected you to say anything different. You're my mom.
I'm telling you is the truth. Anybody with sense will see how beautiful you are, inside and out.
Only if everybody thought like you. Lyric wanted to make sure I'd be alone forever, and he succeeded.
How you expect me to believe you when you ain't come back sooner, Virgil?
I was gone for so long, I thought it was best if I just stayed away.
But you know our son's baby is an heir to a massive fortune.
I don't need that boy's money, Bernice.
I almost forgot how funny you are. I hope you don't plan on using Gabriel's inheritance to pay off your debts to the Opinions.
Like I said, I can pay off my debts with interest. I'm ready to come back to the family. Our family.
Answer me. Did you ever really love me?
I love you, Alan. I'm in love with you.
Let me rephrase, Zena. Did you come to town with the goal of making me love you when you weren't interested in me at all?
I'm so sorry.
David, don't give me your excuses. Don't give me your lies. Don't give me your lies. Because the moment I laid eyes on you, everything out your mouth was deception.
Please, Alan, you have to believe me.
I don't have to do a single thing. I gave you my heart, and you ripped it into tiny pieces. Guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Don't see it like that.
Just shut up, Zena. I've heard enough. Get out of my sight. I never want to see you again.